Oh my god, this is too good. This is too... I feel dirty. I genuinely feel dirty for what I'm about to do to this poor guy. Holy moly, this is not fair. Pretty good. Cram Session's also pretty solid. I think I coin out Incanters, and then Primordial Studies Font of Power, and then try to draw some cards off of Cram Session turn 3, and then try to burn them down. That would make the most sense to me. So that's okay. So yeah, we coin out Incanters so that way we can draw the most cards at a reduced cost. Like, we coin that out, but essentially we get a coin back because we're playing a turn early. So it's essentially just a good play. Then we go boom, boom. And then hopefully we can get a cheap spell damage minion for Cram Session so we can draw a couple of cards at reduced cost, and that will be it. Refreshing Springwater is quite poggers. We'll do this first, I guess, because technically it gives me more cards to play around with. Imprisoned Phoenix is good. Very good. I'm going to go with 2, and I'm going to go boom, boom next turn. So that way we can draw a ton of things off of Cram Session. Like, we'll literally draw like 5 cards off of Cram Session. It is going to be nuts. Oh my god, this is too good. This is too... I feel dirty. I genuinely feel dirty for what I'm about to do to this poor guy. Holy moly, this is not fair. Like, even if he ends up popping off, I'm still fine for the most part. I'm gonna draw so many cards. I feel disgusting. I feel disgusting. Then we get to just... Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. This is not okay. Let's go with the free one, I guess. This is all free. I'll probably just ping it and play this. So if he plays the Illidari Inquisitor, it'll be 6 mana, so don't really need to worry about that. But also, Brain Freeze would be a good way to slow it down. We will then ping this, like I said, go plop. And then next turn, we're going to draw 6 cards, and they're all reduced by 2. This is not okay. Honestly, this is not okay. There's no way this should be legal. That's actually good for me, to be quite honest. Oh my god, I feel disgusting. Jeez Louise, man. There is no way that this can be legal. Look at that damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no way. Do I take another one, really? I'm going to take another one. Might as well. I mean, what does it do? 2 mana to reduce the cost of cards in my deck by 13 more? Wow. This was just not fair. At the end of the day, some games should just be illegal. I should not have been allowed to do this to this poor man. How about a viewer tournament to celebrate 20k subs? I can't because I'm still in school, but trust me, I have a lot of plans for things when I'm done with school and do this more full-time when I'm on summer break and yeah, when I'm doing this full-time. So note, mark your calendars, there will be tournaments and stuff. What is the play? The play is we keep Incanter's Flow and get rid of everything that doesn't draw cards or says Incanter's Flow on it. Or I guess Font of Power. Font of Power, draw, Incanter's Flow. Font of Power, draw, Incanter's Flow. That is what we need. We got Incanter's Flow, and we've got the draw. Jeez Louise, this is not okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so. Yeah, for 20k subs, I do plan on doing some spicy stuff. But again, I have to do it when I am more full-time. You wanna know what would really help me out, though? More subs in general. When I hit 24k subs, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. Or like a subathon kind of thing, which is a horrible idea on YouTube, because YouTube subs are free. But also, I'm so small, it shouldn't matter, and most of you are already subbed anyway. I swear, if you all unsub right now to, like, have that happen later on, so that way the number goes way up, that doesn't count. I can tell that doesn't count. You can't unsub and resub just to see the number go up. Can I put the sub counter on dark mode? I could, but I will do that after the game. I can, but not right now. Subscriptions. Subs means subscriptions, yeah. It's just easier to say subs. It's just a lot easier to say subs. Draw cards, it's fair. Did he play an Incanter's Flow? No. I'm only one Incanter's Flow ahead of him. So it's actually not that big of a deal right now. Let's draw some cards. Combustion, Devolving. I mean, it's definitely not going to be a big deal if I keep drawing horribly like this. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to complain, right? But kind of awful. Let's get a card. You're good for this. You're also good to draw cards just in general. But I kind of want to play Brain Freeze to kill out. So we'll go with this. We'll play you and Brain Freeze that, and we'll draw a ton of cards off of the Imprisoned Phoenix in 2 turns. Coolio. Unsubbed. Like, I can tell what the number was at, guys. I'm not stupid. But yeah. I have a lot of plans for when I end up doing this full time, if I get there. And I'm close. I'm basically there already. Good luck with the grind. Thanks, man. Who gave you a thumbs down and why? People troll sometimes, man. Speaking of thumbs, weird transition, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Hit the button to thumbs up, not thumbs down. Please don't thumbs down. That's kind of cringe, honestly. That's great. We will go Devolving and then Combustion. Please hit some good stuff. That's great. That's overall adequate. We go boom, and then we just kill that off. And then we'll be able to do this for 3 cards, and then really start accelerating, which will be great. Congrats on 20k. Well, thanks, man. We hit 20k yesterday. Think about that. We hit 20k yesterday, and since then, in the last 24 hours, I've gained 300 subs. This is incredible. This is blowing my mind. This is so much better than I ever would have thought possible. And I couldn't be doing this without you guys, so thank you. And that's why I want to put on tournaments and stuff for you guys. Because I think that tournaments and stuff would be the most fun. Let's draw 3 cards real quick. Apex's Blast, not bad. Draw some more cards. Apex's Blast for 7. I should have done this first, because I could have gotten the 1-drop. We get this. This will be good as well. We can play this for 1. No, if we play this next... No, we take the Kobold Geomancer, and then we just do this, and probably just devolving that so his hero power doesn't do extra damage, because I don't really want that. And pass. Ring Toss Counterspell with maybe some extra damage could be good. And then ideally the plan is to play Kobold Geomancer, Fireball, and Mask of Cthulhu on turn 9 to basically kill him. And try to stall out with, like I said, counterspells and stuff. Although we can easily bait them out. Oh, gross. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's so gross. Truly. Ice Barrier. Because he's going to hit me and draw some cards. Oof. I'm going to be honest, I was hoping for a counterspell second, but Netherwind Portal's fine. Then let's draw 2 cards and go back up to full mana. Oh! We got Flame Strike. Well, that's lucky. Should have just taken Counterspell. I'm just going to Mask of Cthulhu that, right? How much damage is this? Let's just do that. We can finish him off with Fireball next turn. Please hit the 5-2. I couldn't even kill the 5-2. That's so sad, man. Ah, it's so sad. Now he's gonna still be able to draw 2 cards. I mean, he's at 7 mana. He can't burst me, but it's fine. They don't really dislike this video. They just do it to troll. Try to get a reaction of the streamer. Fair enough. I mean, I do react a decent amount of the time. Although, I don't like looking at likes and dislikes that much. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, hit the like button, sub button, notification button. It helps me out a ton. But I don't actually do that and look at the numbers. The only numbers I really look at are the sub numbers, and even that's probably unhealthy to some extent, because like it could be a little bit obsessive to look at that number so much, but I don't know, it's fun. Ice Berry to make sure you can't really burn me. I actually gain 3 HP on this trade.
My hand is too full.
Whew, loses an Incanter's Flow, not great. Seems like if they want a reaction, they could say a lot worse. Yeah, they could. So that's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can bait out Counterspell with Combustion. Combustion. Or Primordial, I guess. Or you Counterspell. Oh no, it was Counterspell. Who would have guessed? Boom, Fireball, Fireball, GG. Yeah, another one doesn't really matter. Lifesteal Taunt. I'm gonna be honest, the amount of times my opponent has gotten a Lifesteal Taunt minion off of that is insane. That's crazy. If this guy is not Token Druid, we win. If he is Ramp Druid, we pop off. Look at this hand. Oh my god. But if he's Token Druid and floods the board early and wins the game by turn 4, well then, shoot. Okay, we like to see it. We don't want to play Font of Power. We want to do this first. We want to reduce the cost of cards in our deck as quickly as possible. You know, we want to get that rolling. People want to hit that sub button. That'll be cool. You don't have to, though. It's free, so there's no reason to not do it. Boosts me in the algorithm and just in general, so I like it a lot. But again, you don't have to. We're looking for a 2-drop minion, potentially. We got you. You're good. This is really good as well. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way this should be illegal. 3 refreshing spring waters. This is not okay. I just get to draw 6 cards for free. That's disgusting. And then this gets corrupted. Refreshing. You already know. I'll go with this. I don't want, go with Netherwind Portal because he's probably going to play a minion. Maybe Mirror Entity. I don't really want to do Rigged Fair Game because I already have so much draw. So we'll go Mirror Entity to get a big minion potentially. And then, you'll be good, I think. You'll be really good when the time comes. Hit him in the face, pass. Okay, so we're going to play Refreshing Spring Water. Hopefully draw another Incanter's Flow. And off of the back of that, we will win the game. Oh no. Oh yes, is what I meant to say. My goodness, I get to just cleave that. That's so good. He's actually upset. He's actually sad. Oh, that was a good trade. That was a good trade. That was a good trade. Refreshing Spring Water again. Not bad. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Kind of wanted another Incanter's Flow. Let's draw some more cards. See if we can get Incanters. I mean, back-to-back insane turns could be good if we don't have enough mana to do everything on that one turn. Boom, ping. Hit him in the face. And pass. Next turn, this comes live. We can do Fireball. Or I guess we can just go Mask of Cthulhu. Not bad. Good removal with Combustion. Oh my gosh. What times do you stream? I try to start streaming at about 1. Yes, let's go, dude. Combustion takes care of that, no problem. For 7 mana? for 9 mana. Come on, dude. I'm getting trolled. Truly, just trolled out the wazoo, man. Oh, he's just done, thank God. He knew that the game was over, but I don't know why I was exaggerating that. The game was, yeah, it was popping off. Wait, Hearthstone has pre-built decks now? If you spend $20, they'll give you a pre-built deck from any class. I feel like that's really good. Because, like, think about it. A bundle, let's just say $20 gets you 20 packs. Essentially, if you do that exactly, like, that's about 2,000 to 2,500 dust. $20 will only usually get you, like, maybe at most 3K dust on average. Which is only enough for, like, 2 legendaries. So $20 to get a whole deck, honestly, isn't even that bad. Like, I remember getting decks, like that when I was a wee boy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I would get a pre-built deck and it was like $20, $25. And the decks were fun. Like, they always had that little bit of synergy. You could definitely improve the deck if you wanted to. I wanted Devolving Missiles that, actually. You might be wondering why. The answer is if he has Raise Dead, I don't want him to get a ton of man cricks. That would hurt me quite significantly. I mean, $20 is a relatively good price just in general, I feel like. Like, obviously, it would be better to be cheaper. But, like, I have no problem with $20. I spent $20 on real-life card games. In fact, I've probably paid more on pre-built decks and real-life card games. And obviously, this isn't a real-life card game, so I can't make a perfect one-to-one comparison because you don't have the physical cards. But it is still very nice, and I think they're moving in the right direction. If he doesn't play a minion, we ring toss and look for rigged. Doesn't look like he's playing a minion, that's great. Mage deck could get me the Prime Jandis and Ross. I mean, you could, wait. Oh, yeah. The Prime Jandis and, oh, it gets you all of them. That would be sick, actually. Rigged. We got rigged, that's all we really needed. I guess the other one would be Netherwind to see if he plays a spell, and then we just ping his face real quick. And then we'll draw cards, look for spell damage so we can play Cram Session and draw more cards. And that's all we really need. I mean, he gets a 1/1 back. That's a pretty bad card. The poisons are literally useless. In fact, they're just going to be filler in my hand that I cannot play.
You don't pick the ones.
And by they, I mean the one. That was such a bad 4-drop. Why do I always low roll like this, man? I feel like I low roll a disproportionate number of the times. Are you going to play Hearthstone for the rest of your life? I mean, as long as you guys keep watching and the game still exists, or unless they completely destroy the game. Like, if they murder the game and it makes me sad to play it, then probably not. But, you know, I have high hopes for the game. I believe in them. Apex is blessed. Ping. Shooting. It's free, so it doesn't matter. Refreshing. Gets me to 5 mana. And we just Apex's Blast his face and push some damage. I'm really looking for some spell damage before I play the Cram Sessions, because I want to try to find as much burst damage as possible. Like, the goal is Devolving Missiles and Brain Freeze stuff that heals him, and just pile on tons and tons and tons of damage. Does he Hysteria? No, that doesn't kill it. That's fine. Flash heal. Oh, into what's-her-face. Yeah. Fair enough. It is now a useless card in my hand. Six damage to face and kill the minion, while also corrupting this, which is pretty solid. I really need spell damage, though. Ideally, we can get it off of Primordial Studies. Oh boy, we have to Devolving Missiles that. That's a card that I think we do actually have to Devolving Missiles, so he doesn't heal. Healing 8 would be quite problematic. Brain Freeze? Brain Freeze is the perfect kill. We'll use the one that costs a mana, because this turn is going to be kind of weak anyway. Rigged. Perfect. Netherwind again. I can't even play this. It's literally just a filler card. It's so annoying. I literally can't play this. That poison actually, that minion actively hurts me. Should have devolved for Raising Dead. I don't care if he gets Zarilla. I just want to get rid of cards of his that will gain him HP, right? So the Light Shower or something like Mancrick that if he gets it on the board will probably stick and soak a ton of damage. But Zarilla, I'm not going to have many minions on the board in general. So why does it matter? What would make Shaman a better class? A little bit of draw, a little bit more removal, maybe some healing early. Like early game, better elemental cards or better abilities considering the fact that their ability kind of sucks. A lot would actually help. Rigged Fair Game draws me several cards here. Yes, we get the card. Yes, let's go, dude. Spell damage. We've already played both Apexis Blasts. I feel like this is perfectly fine here. We go 1 Combustion, and then we just go for it. That's going to take too long to get online. But then again, is that necessarily a bad thing? Yeah, it is kind of bad. We'll just do this. This is 1. We can go Combustion. And then Mask. Do I trade and then Mask? No, we go Mask. And then we'll just do that while we still have no minions in the deck. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. This will be good for later. We even got a Phoenix. So, like, the game will probably end soon. We don't actually have lethal, which is bad. But we can find it. We have 2 Ruined Orbs still in the deck. And a Fireball. So, like, we should be fine. Cantor's Flow is good. 2 mana, draw 2. Or we'll Brain Freeze it first. So that way we have an empty spot. It was free, so it doesn't matter. Grand Session, 2 mana, draw 2. Flame Strike doesn't matter. Primordial Studies, 2 mana, draw 2 again. Really just looking for like a Fireball, please. Thank you. I was like, come on, man. 7 is lethal. Cool. I mean, even though Priest has a ton of healing, just devolving missiles and constant damage is too much for the Priest to handle. Why not Brain Freeze and then Mask? That's a good point. I could have done 3 more damage. But I still wouldn't have killed him, so I didn't think that it was worth it at the time. Like, if I had lethal, it would have been good, but he lived with 4. Oh, it would have done 4. No, it would have done 3. So now that this deck doesn't rely on Deck of Lunacy and just total randomness, just BS, I actually decided to play this deck again because I thought it was a pretty interesting deck, and it did pretty well. I'm not going to say that this deck was insane, because this deck does struggle against Face Hunter, which is very popular in the meta right now. And because of that, this deck kind of gets run down sometimes, and it kind of relies on getting the Incanter's Flow early. But if you can get that Incanter's Flow early, you'll probably win the game. So overall, I think this deck is really, really good. Hard mulligan for Font of Power, Incanter's Flow, Refreshing Spring Water, and maybe Arcane Intellect, but only Arcane Intellect if you have Incanter's Flow. And if you're into aggro, Brain Freeze and Devolving Missiles and Shooting Star and Combustion are all adequate, but they're not as good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you in the next one.